I've just put a mulch down here of the compost that I made. So trying to get some nutrients back into the ground. So hopefully that will help it. And my big task today is to empty out one compost bin, or the remains of the compost in it, put it onto the garden, and then move some fresh compost into the empty bin. Let's go down and have a look at it. So that's the remains of the compost in this bin, which it's been very good. I've now got about half a barrel of it, and as you can see, it's very nice stuff. A little bit damp, but a bit of wood in it as well, but they're all rotting away quite nicely. And this is the stuff that I'm going to be putting over onto the garden to help with nutrients and also maintaining sort of water holding capacity. So, and then this stuff here, which is absolutely filled to the top, I'll go to take out of this compost bin and put it in there. So it's a big job. But whoever constructed these compost bins, you see here are the front, it just sort of slips out there and then goes back down into it, so you can fill it up. So I have to take the front off that one and get at it, so I can get into it easy. So on with the job of getting this stuff out and then spread onto the garden. So I've got about 4 barrel loads of that compost out of the compost bin and put it down in this area. Now it's just a question of spreading it out, then working it into the ground. Spread it out with my trusty rake there, and then for getting it into the ground I have this special tool which is called a maur. Maur in Finnish is a mole, and these tines spin round like that on either side. Also here they spin round and they work everything into the ground. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, spreading it out and then working it in. So let's give it a good old rake with the rake. That's it. Quick job. Now I need to get some lime on it. Let that soak in over winter as well. I was watching Monty Don, and he used his pumpkin and zucchini plants to make compost. And I'm digging out the compost, and that other one now I'm putting it in here. And again this year I'm getting tons of these cockchafer grubs in it, and I think that most likely they have a function in compost to eat it up. If you look at their bodies, they're just, oops, can you see that? I don't suppose you can. I'll put the zoom on, hold on. Let's zoom back. There we go. There they are. The back end of their abdomen is just all sort of black, and I think they must be eating the stuff and producing compost. Yeah, we call it compost, that's the polite word for it. But I've had about 20-30 of them now in this compost, and I think I'm just going to leave them and let them eat these leaves and turn everything into compost.